that the region received a desired facelift for rapid socio-economic development.
So it was a very convivial meeting, and members were excited and happy, motivated, preparatory to the upcoming summit on Friday in Port Harcourt, where the governors are also expected to meet with other critical stakeholders in advancing the cause of unity, development of Niger Delta region.
Our president is actually very, very committed to ensuring that all the ongoing and abandoned projects in the region are completed. As you can see, just in commemoration of Mr. President's 1-year anniversary, we commissioned laudable projects and legacy projects, so we are still working on commissioning more and also finishing the remaining ones.
Chairman Progressive Governors Forum Hopu Zodima during the closed-door session was elected chairman of the Forum of the 9 governors of the Niger Delta. Governor Forum, while Bayelsa and Cross River governors clung the positions of vice chairman and secretary of the forum. The management of the Nigerian Television Authority says remarkable effort have been taken towards repositioning the organization's mode of operation in compliance with the standard auditing practice. Director General of the NTA, Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos, gave the assurance while declaring open the 2024 NTA Internal Auditors Conference holding at the headquarters. Usman Zubairu reports.
Internal audit, a catalyst for a robust internal control system in an organization, is a theme for this year's NTA Internal Auditors Conference holding at the headquarters in Abuja. It's designed to equip the auditors to do their job effectively without compromising standard regulation and providing reliable financial reports for management decision making.
Perform their jobs effectively and efficiently so that they will improve in what they are doing in order to improve on the internal control system of NTA.
Director General NTA Saliu Abdulhamid Dembos said the organization is taking cognizance of their mode of operation and modern equipment will be deployed for the situation room at the headquarters, which will connect all stations to enable them monitor their station's performance. Represented by the Executive Director of Finance, Abdullahi Ismail Ahmad, the DG employed them to be watchdog of the organization and ensure harmony with other departments for effective service delivery.
State here that you will have my strong support in undertaking any assignment that will ensure the attainment of organization goals and objectives within the context of the law. Within the context of the law. Don't go bound of the law.
In their separate goodwill messages, various executive directors urged the auditors to ensure transparency and accountability in line with the required standard NTA is known for. In Abuja, Usman Zubairu, NTA News.
And to a bit of politics now. As part of preparations for the November governorship election in Ondo State, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is taking further steps to ensure a free, fair and credible elections. To this end, electoral officers and assistant electoral officers from the 18 local government areas of the state have been enlightened and sensitized on means of ensuring voters are duly informed to actively participate as critical stakeholders in the election. Abiola Ario reports.
On the 16th of November 2024, the people of Ondo State will go to the polls to elect the governor who will pilot the affairs of the state for the next 4 years. To attain a free, fair and credible election, adequate participation and sensitization of voters are imperative, especially at the grassroots level.
We expect our staff at the grassroots level, they will be able to go out and carry out all INEC's voter education programs up to the grassroots level.
These electoral officers and assistant electoral officers who double as desk officers are being strengthened on how to educate voters in knowing their rights, roles, and responsibilities. Some of the electoral officers expressed optimism of delivering on the mandate of INEC, which is free, fair, and credible election.
After this training now, we will cascade it to the local government. Then our desk officer at the local government will have to go to the nooks and crannies, even to the market, and educate them.
We need to create awareness to voters on the electoral process, their role, their right and their responsibility in order to achieve the aim of the commission.
It is expected that at the end of the meeting, these electoral officers and assistant electoral officers will be more equipped on how to involve voters who are critical stakeholders in the electioneering process. In Akure, Abiola Rio, NTA News.
The organized labor is calling on Nigerian workers to exercise little patience over the new national minimum wage, as leadership of the workers' unions are regularly engaging with the presidency to come up with an acceptable and considerate wage for all workers. President, Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Festus Osifo, gave the updates to newsmen on the sideline of the maiden edition of the Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Women Conversation in Abuja.
Yes, conversation is on. We have not spoken with Mr. President directly, but we are speaking with the agents. We've had some conversations privately with agents of government, from the office of the SGF, from the office of the Minister of State Labour. So we've been having a lot of conversations, but I think it will culminate with an interaction with Mr. President, where we will also make our position known before he submits the bill to the National Assembly.
On gender inclusion in the industry, Festus Osifo, who is also the president of Pengason, says employment and appointment of women into offices is remarkably improving, adding that women are playing significant roles in building and developing the industry, which is the country's major source of revenue.
Captains of oil and gas industries, they are women. When you come to offshore operations today, you have some women who are doing 14 days. They stay 14 days in the field, they go home for 14 days.
We are telling the world that we are not just women. We are women with competencies. We are women of intelligence. We are women who are ready to walk the walk and then, change narratives of women in the industry and Nigeria as a whole.
The forum focuses on appreciating the impactful contribution of women in the oil and gas business. Lagos residents who plan to engage in panic buying do not have to worry again, as most filling stations that shut their gates to motorists on Monday, 8th of July have now reopened and operating fully. Diana Ajali, who monitored the situation in Lagos, now reports.
Long queues experienced on Monday is fast disappearing. Road users, however, which fuel scarcity never return to the city anymore to enable them get the commodity unhindered. While some motorists are mistaking the queue for petrol scarcity, others attributed the situation to panic buying.
Load, it's on the masses already. We are pleading to the government to at least ease the things for the masses.
Other respondents also give their thoughts on reason behind the temporary queue in Lagos this way.
There is no scarcity of fuel. It's available, but getting it out and taking it to the stations was the problem.
Motorists, however, appeal to government to put in more efforts at ensuring hitch-free supply of petroleum products across the country. As this will go a long way in ensuring economic stability. In Lagos, Diana Ajale, NTA News.
This is the news desk at 6 on NTA News 24. Before we go, here is a quick look at our major stories. Federal government requested to suspend implementation of Samoa agreement signed with European Union. Contractors handling renewed Hope Road intervention project want to complete their work before deadline or face contracts termination. Senate adopts a motion urging government to address food insecurity and market exploitation of consumables in Nigeria.
This is NTA News 24.
That concludes the news at 6 on NTA News 24. Thanks for watching. I am Vivian Ezadefi.